Today's Midday Kentucky cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. Chef Allison Davis here in the Wild Time Kitchen, of course. And this week I am focusing on my favorite meal of the day, and that is breakfast. I like breakfast for dinner at home. This is just one of those things that you get to splurge on the weekend sometimes. And sometimes people, I can't tell you how many people come in and say, how do you get a good pancake? And so that's what we're making today, is how we get a good, fluffy, dense, beautiful pancake, and not just a plain pancake. I mean, come on. We're kind of taking it up a notch. I think about my dad's favorite sandwich, which is peanut butter and banana, and so that kind of got me thinking about this pancake. And one of our camera guys says, no matter what I do, I have to throw some meat in it, so I'm putting in some bacon. So we're doing bacon, banana, and peanut butter pancakes today. So get ready. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our dry ingredients. So I have just some all-purpose flour, and I believe this is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to add in a 1/4 cup of sugar, and then we have our baking powder and salt, just a pinch of salt, and about 4 teaspoons of baking powder. And then we have, let's see, we are going to go in with 1.5 cups of milk. So this is all of our dry ingredients. We'll just kind of whisk this together, and then we're going to make a little well in the center. Okay? Then we're going to add in our wet ingredients. Okay? So our wet ingredients is 1.5 cups of milk. We have about a 1/4 cup of melted butter that's been melted and just kind of sitting and cooled a little bit. Maybe just a little extra butter for flavor, and then an egg. All right, so that's our base for our pancake. So we're going to kind of whisk this together and get this nice and smooth. All right, and so the key with a good pancake mixture is if it's too thick, it's going to be too thick of a pancake, and then the center is going to be raw and it's not going to cook. If it's too runny, it's going to run all over your pan, and then it's going to be too thin. So you really want it to kind of fall off the spoon. So I didn't add quite all of my milk until I mixed it, just to make sure. So now I'm going to add in a little bit more milk to make sure that we get that consistency we're looking for. And you want it to be smooth, but a few little lumps is totally fine when you're making a pancake. All right, and then once we get our base together, then that's when we can start to add in our fun add-ins. You could really go any point, any stage at this point. If you wanted blueberries, or if you wanted chocolate chips, or in this instance with the bananas and peanut butter, if you wanted to add in some crushed walnuts, you could really kind of go in any direction. All right, so you see how it just kind of gently falls off the whisk. It's smooth, it's not thin, and it's not super thick. So we're at a perfect consistency for our pancakes. All right, at this point we're going to add the fun stuff. So I'm going to add in our tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. We're going to dice up our banana. I'm so excited. It's been a while since I had a good pancake. All right, so a little bit of kind of a rough dice here on our bananas going in. I like some big chunks. And then our bacon. Obviously, our bacon is pre-cooked. You cooked it in the oven just on a sheet tray, just till it was nice and crispy. And then we're going to throw this in. And then we have our pan that is heating up. So it is crucial that you get your pan really nice and hot before you add in your pancake. And that's just so you get that wonderful sear that you're looking for. All right, I'm going to give this a nice little stir, kind of get that peanut butter mixed in there, and then we are good to go, and we will start our pancakes. And I will show you guys our finished pancakes here in just a moment. All right, you can see we've got some pancakes here, nice and fluffy and just beautiful brown. Just a note real quick is it's all in the flip of the wrist. You don't want to use your whole arm. You just want to kind of flip that wrist really quick, and then that will flip your pancakes over. I can't wait for you all to try this recipe. You know where to find it. Go to go to middaykentucky.com/recipes. You'll find the recipes there. I'm Chef Allison Davis. We'll be right back after this short break.